Okay, so after discussing your variables or the relationship of your variables in the third paragraph, it means that you are now ready to proceed to the fourth paragraph of the background of the study. And this fourth paragraph is actually something you are already familiar with because the fourth paragraph of the background of the study actually deals with your rationale. Okay? And based on your prior knowledge, rationale presents the existing problems related in your research topic. Okay? So the fourth paragraph aims to discuss the existing problems you are aiming to solve using your study. But how do we write our rationale? Okay, so let's try to look with the following examples. So this is an example of the rationale of the background of the study. This appears as the fourth paragraph of your background of the study. Okay, so in this example, notice the highlighted words. We have the world, developing countries, around the globe, worldwide, then we narrow it down to Asia, and then to Philippines. Okay, so notice class. Notice the hierarchy of the words. From the world to the Philippines. How is it presented? Can we say that we started from the broadest one up to the most specific one? Okay, so class, you are already familiar with this. We discussed the rationale from broad to specific. And what do you call this approach again? So this is known as the deductive approach. Okay, so that will be the first guideline in writing the rationale or the fourth paragraph of your background of the study. Discuss your existing problems occurring around the globe using a deductive approach. Okay, you must discuss your existing problems using a deductive approach. And how can we, let's say, discuss our existing problems around the globe using a deductive approach? Okay, so you might want to discuss first the existing problem worldwide in a worldwide context. Okay, then after you have discussed the problem in a worldwide context, you must discuss the problems occurring in Asia. And then you can narrow it down towards the problems occurring in Southeast Asia, then to the problems in the Philippines, then problems in Region 4A Calabarzon, before going to the problems in your local in Quezon. Okay? So that's how you discuss the rationale using a deductive approach. First, discuss your existing problem in a worldwide context until you approach to a more specific context. Okay? So, let's say this reveals the hierarchy of the existing problem, okay, in a detailed manner. And the more specific the hierarchy is, the better. Okay, meaning to say, the more we jump from one area to another, the better. But remember, class, there are times that there are no, let's say, related literature available for such existing problems, let's say, occurring in Southeast Asia, occurring in Region 4A, occurring in Quezon. Okay? So if you cannot find, okay, if you cannot find such RRLS regarding the existing problems in such specific areas, you can exclude them. Okay, you can just go from worldwide to Asia and then to Philippines. This is the most important hierarchy from worldwide to Asia to Philippines. Okay, but if you can find RRLS regarding existing problems in Southeast Asia, Region 4A, and Quezon, the better. Also, take note, class, that your existing problem must be anchored to your research topic. Okay, do not forget that. It must be anchored to your research topic. Okay, so that will be our first guideline. Discuss the existing problem using a deductive approach. Next, so take a look with the highlighted sentences again. Okay, so we have the microorganism responsible for this ability is called a pathogen. Due to infectious diseases of human microbial agents, okay, Then among the latter, there are over 200 plant pathogenic bacterial species. Okay, so let's try to focus on this one, on this part. Pathogenesis is a capability of a microorganism to cause disease to both plants and humans. Then we have this highlighted sentence. The microorganism responsible for this ability is called a pathogen. Now, after the discussion, or let's say the introduction of pathogen, it is followed by a detailed discussion regarding the nature of the pathogen. Okay? So you are already familiar with this class, with this guideline. So can we say that the highlighted sentence connected the first idea to the succeeding ideas? Okay. So the answer is yes. And you already know this guideline. So what do we call to this highlighted sentence? Okay, so that is what we call the transitional sentence. Okay, so for the rational, you must also use transitional sentences to show coherence among the ideas of the text so that you can connect one idea to another. Okay, to connect, let's say, the relevance of the existing problem from worldwide to Asia to Philippines, you must use transitional sentences. And lastly, class, okay, let's take a look again with the following highlighted phrases. So what can you say about them? Okay, so class, you are already familiar with this one, and it is very obvious. So our last guideline in writing our rationale is to actually indicate citations again that will support your ideas. Okay, so this concludes the guidelines on how you can write the fourth paragraph of your background of the study, and it mainly focuses on the existing problems that occur worldwide to Asia to Philippines. Okay, we use deductive approach.